this is fascinating to me. You became addicted to the hair plugs, and you said that they put you out, they put you under for the operation.
Right.
Because you had many operations.
Yeah, I had a total of 8.
A total of 8. When you first have them, they couldn't put you up. They couldn't make you unconscious.
Well, they didn't tell me that, and so the first time I had it, and by the way, I know Sal has gone down this god awful path.
Yes.
It is barbaric.
Are you sorry you ever got started with it?
No, I'm thankful.
Okay.
I'm thankful.
Yeah,
Even after what I went through, which I'll get to in a second.
So the fallacy is that once you get a hair plug, that it will stay forever. It doesn't work that way.
Well, you have to continue.
Once you hook in.
That's the trick. I mean, you've seen people who have had one are like, screw this. This hurts. I mean, it's painful.
And then they have like Barbie doll head.
Yeah, exactly. You have to fill in around all that stuff. So that was kind of the joke in my book. Like, I'm addicted to pain. I'm not addicted to pain. It's awful. It sucks.
Things went horribly wrong in that, and this to me would be devastating. You went in for an operation. I don't know if it was your 8th one or whatever.
It was the last. It was the last
one. You go in. They put you out. When you wake up, your voice was paralyzed. You didn't have a voice.
When you go under, they put a tube down your throat to allow you to breathe.
Yes.
In case anything goes wrong, they have an airway into you. Well, then they put a cuff. They inflate a cuff around that tube to hold it in place. Well, when they're working on my head for this stupid surgery,
right,
they're moving my head and neck around, and that cuff sat on the nerve that's responsible for firing my left vocal cord. So I come out of this surgery, and I'm like this.
Yeah.
And I was like this because only your vocal cords come together.
They vibrate.
They come together. Well, one was laying over here. So you can't keep air. I couldn't talk to you like this if my life depended on it.
Did they think this could have been a permanent condition?
Yeah.
Were you flipping the fuck out?
I went into depression. I was going through a divorce. This was right after this will be the 5th Super Bowl I'm doing this Sunday.
Wow.
And this was after the 3rd one I did. So that was in February. This all happens at the end of February into March. And I've got a baseball season that's about to start. And I can't say a complete sentence.
Now you're going to have hair and no reason for it.
Right.
So I run into one of your guests, McConaughey, at this event down in Cabo. And I tell him about this procedure.
Right.
Maybe poking around for information from him. We'll leave that for another day. So I say to him, I'm like, hey, he's like, what's up with your voice there, Buckaroo?
Yeah.
And I said, well, I went in for a hair plug procedure, and they put a tube down my throat. And when I came out, I had this because I told the story.
Yeah.
And he goes, so what you're saying is you fixed your video, but fucked up your audio. But yeah.
Great.
You know
Thanks
what?
for being so caring.
Yeah,
Thanks.
for
And then he's like,
summing
on
it
to the
up.
next thing. So that, I'm going through a divorce. I'm a stress ball anyway. That's how I live my life.
Yep.
I think I'm done because of this stupid procedure.
Right.
And I've got a lot of people that depend on me to earn the living that I earn. And I've got a baseball season that's coming up, which leads to the football season, I'm
what do you tell your bosses at Fox? Do you come
I told
clean?
them I had a virus.
Right. You didn't want to tell them what happened.
No, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, you tell your bosses, then it gets to the PR guy.
Right, it gets
then it
out
leaks
there.
out. And I don't know why it's embarrassing to tell somebody that you had hair plugs.
Because it's kind of like the world sees that as a frivolous operation.
Yeah, well, they're right.
But they're right. But you know what? You're on TV, and if you look old, they don't fucking hire you.
Yeah,
right?
as I joked before, I have a massive head. This head, I did the public a favor. I covered portions of my head with hair from the back of my head.